Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a twin flame update reading. This is going to be for the month of February. I normally post these on my blog. The link is down below in the description for that. But I decided to post February's on YouTube just because the energy has been really intense. I feel like Mercury retrograde took us for a little bit of a spin this time around. It was the first one of 2021. I really felt like it was going to be a lot calmer towards the beginning, but of course it wasn't. Mercury retrograde does end on the 20th though. We do have that new moon in Aquarius coming on the 11th in just a couple of days, so you're probably already feeling the energies from that. And then we also have the big stellium coming on the 17th. So it is a lot of planet alignments, a lot of squared off planets that are causing tension. So just a lot of intense energy all the way around. I've noticed in a lot of my personal readings, I do personal readings. There's a link for my Etsy shop below also, where you can get personal readings with customized spreads. And again, the link for that is below. But I've noticed in these readings that a lot of the twin flame readings are coming out where everyone is just really confused. There's a lot of fog. Everything is really hazy. So if you kind of felt like you knew where you were going, or you had like an idea of what was going on, and then you're kind of being thrown for a loop, that is what is happening. If you're currently not speaking with your twin, again, Mercury retrograde. So I just wanted to do this video just to give a quick update and see if maybe we can calm some nerves. Alright, and we're just going to start out with a few energy cards just so we can see where the energy's at. This is going to be a general collective reading, so I just want to say real quick to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So we have rest and rejuvenation, number 19. We have number 6, contract. We have the thinking woman. Yin and yang, number 22. And caring contract, number 14, connections. I said contract, but it is very much a contract. Okay, so number 19, rest and rejuvenation, talks about needing to take a break whenever you find yourself super busy. A lot of times when this card comes up, it's kind of representing someone who is working a lot, trying to stay busy so that they don't have to think or deal with something. With contract, I'm assuming that is what they're trying not to think about. So this could be a twin flame who is trying not to deal with the situation, is what I'm feeling. On this side here, we have a caring connection. Okay, so caring connection is a friendship. It's usually a friendship that turns into a relationship. So this would be someone that you were friends with first, that you just became very like kindred spirits kind of thing, is what I'm picking up. And I feel like if this this is someone, with this being the twin flame update, I feel like that is your twin. So this is probably going to be the feminine energy here, and this is probably going to be the masculine energy. Again, swap the energies if you need to, but I'm feeling like someone is really just trying to stay busy, needs to stop, pause, take a break. This is a contract. You make your twin flame contract before you ever come down here. There's a purpose for it. So it is a difficult purpose. It is something that we can't, I noticed she's blindfolded. We don't necessarily know what the outcome of this situation is, but we do know what the purpose is. And I feel like as long as we work with the purpose, then we're on the right track. So with yin and yang, it represents a life cycle. So I'm kind of feeling like this might be the masculine here, and there's some sort of confusion of how this cycle is the situation. And I feel like there's that could be a particular message for someone if you feel like something is stagnant or slowed down. This person doesn't understand how this friendship turned into this situation. The energy that's bridging the two here is number 47. It's the thinking woman. And in the thinking woman, you can see like there's stacks of books all around her. And it really looks like she is in some sort of like a library of some sort. There is a butterfly right up here. But she has all these books. She's got one in her hand. There's like stacks around her. And it looks like she's studying. It talks about someone who's very knowledgeable in a certain situation. So I feel like you're getting some sort of help. And that's what's bridging these two energies. So you could be currently getting some sort of assistance from someone. This would be someone that like is really put a lot of time and effort into studying whatever the situation is that you're asking for help on. If this is like a twin flame, I do want to recommend, like I for some reason just picked up that try to make sure that you're getting your information or your guidance from someone who's in the journey or going through the journey with you. I wouldn't recommend getting information from someone who doesn't know, hasn't experienced it, that kind of thing. Alright, we are going to clarify. I want to clarify each one just to kind of give us a more focused idea of what's going on with this energy. But I'm not really seeing anything too extreme. I just feel like someone is, it seems like there's a lot of shock value here. Like there's a lot of surprise. Like didn't expect something to be a certain way. I'm kind of picking up here. I think I am going to do an extended for this video. We're going to do the current energies here, and we will do clarifiers and guidance, but then I'll do an extended to see like what future energies are going to come in. I want to see like where it's going to go. Alright. Wow, so you have the Hermit on rest and rejuvenation. This could be someone who's experiencing their spiritual awakening. I kind of felt that with rest and rejuvenation, like he's trying to work and trying not to like see the things that are happening, trying not to pay attention, that kind of thing. This could be for someone who is just kind of hiding at home. Rest and rejuvenation. If you are taking like your time out moment and you are having your spiritual awakening and really not going out very much, that could be the situation too. But not too long ago, they really were talking about the masculine energy really having like an awakening moment. So this could be for someone. A lot of times portals are open from the beginning, a few days before and a few days after, and that kind of thing. And a lot of times people don't reach the energy at the same time. So I do feel like this could be for someone who's like maybe they're if this is a masculine twin, maybe their awakening is a little delayed, something like that. Then you have the Magician. It's going to fall right on top of contract. The Magician to me is kind of just what we do, right? So the Magician is someone who knows what his powers are. The contract that we sign in the Twin Flame journey is very much about a powerful contract, a powerful journey. We do manifest and we do create things to be able to share our knowledge and be able to help others as they're going through the same process. You have Queen of Wands, wow, on the Thinking Woman. So it's going to be Wands is like a fire sign, so you have like Aries. Yeah, I want to say like Aries, Leo, Sag, but Queen of Wands, Aries. I feel like that is who the person that's giving you the assistance or the person that's helping you bridge these energies. You have the Seven of Swords on top of Yin and Yang. So I'm getting like the Yin and Yang was balanced. So you're kind of balancing something. Seven of Swords is like deceit. It's kind of like sneaking away or like not whole truths. Like you're not telling people exactly what's going on. And I feel like it's falling on top of that yin and yang, so I feel like you're balancing that. That could be something that you're working on. It could be something that your twin's working on. It could be something that if you're mirroring each other a lot, that could be something that you're both working on. Wow. And then you have the Sun on top of carrying connection. So clearly, something that brings you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Once you understand what this journey is about and what the purpose is, I feel like once you have that mental clarity, it's hard not to have like joy and happiness and enthusiasm to want to share that information. All right. So I think next I want to focus on, I think I'm going to pull some dreams of Gaia, and we'll do those to focus to see what it is we need to be focused on. I do feel like someone is having their spiritual awakening here, clearly with the Hermit and the Magician. That could be the masculine energy. For some reason I was picking up that was the feminine energy, but now that I can kind of see that spiritual awakening there, I do feel like it's possible that it's, like I said, make sure you can swap the energies if you need to. And I think this could be the feminine energy, and I think the feminine energy could be reaching some point where she realized she doesn't have to be, like she can take the mask off, I'm getting, like she can just be open about the situation, and that could be bringing her a lot of balance in her life, which of course would bring her a lot of joy. I feel like too, once you realize how much abundance and benefits come from this twin flame journey, like once you go through the most difficult parts, which is usually at the beginning, once you reach some enlightenment, then you understand what the purpose is. I feel like it's hard not to have joy and feel excited. Alright, so I think I'm going to pull 3 from Dreams of Gaia, and we'll just see if we can get some guidance. When I first started the channel, I used to use this deck to do our guidance cards, and they always worked out really well. So let's see if we can get what we should focus on. Okay, so you have thoughts, and thoughts is like a major arcana in her tarot deck. This is Dreams of Gaia is very much, it's Dreams of Gaia Tarot, but it's very much a mixture of Oracle and Tarot together. She does follow the same basic concept as the Rider-Waite, but thought talks about how it's important that we understand where our thoughts are coming from and that we keep positive thoughts. If we do find ourselves having negative thinking, it talks about how we should replace those with positive thoughts. It also talks about what you put your focus on is what you attract. So if you're putting a lot of attention onto like a negative situation, you're going to attract more of that negative situation. It says to be careful of your energy. It's possible that your thoughts could be using a lot of, thoughts do use energy. So of course negative thinking is going to use a lot more energy, and it's going to weigh you down a lot more. So I feel like that is some sort of guidance from someone, for someone to really be mindful of the energy you're using when you're having all the negative thinking. A lot of times when you're going through a spiritual awakening, it's hard not to have negative thinking because you're scared. It's out of fear. It's out of doubt. And I feel like once you get through that fear and that doubt and you realize that the universe has your back, it's easy to replace your thoughts. It's easy to see the good in all things. It's easy to understand why things had to happen a certain way. Alright. So next we have 8, it's the Union card. So clearly you need to keep your focus on union. That's kind of funny that came out. But so yeah, that's the goal. I would say at this point here, You'll probably have noticed in a lot of different videos, if you watch other tarot readers, especially other tarot readers that focus on twin flames, you'll notice that the definition of union has changed, right? They've added a few things ever since the Great Conjunction happened. So just make sure that you're watching current information, because I feel like the twin flame journey was a certain way for a very long time. When that Great Conjunction happened at the end of last year, at the end of 2020, that really changed a lot of things. It changed a lot of beliefs for people, and it really changed, like, it seemed like we were on this path that wasn't really necessarily the correct path, and the universe just kind of took us and was like, nope, this is where you need to be. So there has been a lot of union with twins in the last, few months since the Great Conjunction happened. But I also believe that the definition of union has really changed, and people are really starting to understand the purpose of this entire journey. So make sure your focus, of course, is on union. Wow, and then you have healing. So that, of course, is also your focus. You have to heal before you can reach. I don't want to say you have to heal before you can reach union, because I believe you're always in union. But you have to heal before you can understand what union is, and before you can understand the purpose of everything that happened, and before you can understand how powerful you are and how to use those powers. You have to heal yourself first. I always get, you can't pour from an empty cup. So I feel like that is very much the message there. Alright. And then I think I'm just going to end it with some guidance from Queen of the Moon Oracle. And this will just be to help with your thoughts and emotions. It can be it's a difficult journey. And I feel like, especially if this is for someone who's new in this journey, and you're just now you're just now understanding what's happening. Like, you're just now getting the information. You really haven't had the opportunity to take any of that information and I feel like use it yet. But I feel like that is what's fixing to happen. But we'll pull some guidance to see if we can get some current guidance. And then, of course, we'll pull the future energies to see what future energies are going to come in for this twin flame collective here. Have will, so we all do have free will. I want to make sure to mention that. I noticed, I said earlier about how the universe just kind of took us and put us where we need to be. We do have free will. We can choose not to do the things that we're supposed to do, and that's when we kind of have that feeling like we're hitting a brick wall and we can't, we're just in a cycle and we can't like break through the wall. We just keep going and going. We think we're getting somewhere, and then boom, we hit a wall. So I feel like make sure that you understand free will, and make sure you understand that if you keep doing something over and over and it's not working, you do have free will. You can continue to hit that wall as many times as you'd like, but I'd highly suggest taking a different route. You have beauty, and that is just to remind you to see beauty in everything that you look at. When you first look at the picture, it's supposed to be like a flower, some flowers, wildflowers, it looks like some butterflies. But if you look closely, you can see that there's a face, and her eyes, and her lips, and her nose. And it just talks about how there's beauty in everything. To me, when I get this card, I always want to say, like, I'm grateful for my twin flame journey. Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for that situation. Was it difficult? Absolutely. But I feel like you have to be able to see the beauty in all of it, and the reason that everything has happened a certain, this way. Wow, and purity. So purity we got not too long ago, I believe, in a different, I think that was in the Soul Connections video, and it talks about how you have to make sure that you understand there's no blame here. There's no one to blame. There's no one to say, this person mistreated me, or this person didn't treat me well, or they could have done something different. It means that everything happened and everything had to have a purpose, and everybody played their role for that purpose. So I feel like that could be a message for someone. Alright, I do want to end it by pulling the future energies, and like I said, I am going to make an extended for this, and I'm just going to do the same thing, but I want to see what the future, so the future energies could be the next day, they could be, they're usually within 6 months, so it could be the next day, the next week, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, but I feel like it's usually within 6 months. All my readings usually run total span of 6 months. So far, this reading hasn't really came out too extreme, so I really don't feel like we've really seen what the buildup is for the tension. I feel like it's something that's still coming. That's why I want to go ahead and pull future energies. I just want to see what the big buildup is. So we have the 5th chakra. It's Archangel Gabriel. That is your throat chakra. It's kind of like you really work on your 5th chakra in the journey when you're learning how to speak your truth, when you're learning how to say exactly what's going on, and you don't have to hide it, and you don't you're not ashamed of it, and you have an understanding, a clarity of it. So I feel like again, this is falling on the left side here. This energy could clearly be having some sort of spiritual awakening. But I do feel like that is someone's throat chakra is clearing. Someone's fixing to speak their truth. Someone's fixing to come out and like express everything that they've been holding in. Wow. You also have victory, number 28. Victory, of course, is you worked really hard on something. You're victorious. You're rewarded. Victory talks about how you're rewarded for your hard work. This journey is not easy, but you will go through this difficult. If this isn't someone in a new, I feel like this is for someone in a new, just starting this journey. If you're new and you're just starting this journey, there are several victories. You'll receive several victories throughout this journey, and the purpose is to be victorious. The purpose is to understand and learn the lessons and move through quickly so that you can help others in return. That is the purpose. Happy family, number 4. Happy family always reminds me of like the 10 of Cups in tarot. In the Rider-Waite tarot, it always shows like the couple and the couple kids in like a house, and there's like a big giant rainbow. Happy family is the same thing. It's like a goal. It's your purpose. So I do feel like this could be for someone that maybe has children with their twin, or their twin has children, or they have children and they're wanting to like meet the two, something like that. I got like a Brady Bunch thing going on there. So that is the energy, the future energy that's coming in. So that is pretty interesting. Wow, adjacent possibilities. Adjacent possibilities just talks about, you can see like it's a long hallway, and there's a bunch of different doors and windows. There's different ways to get down to the same goal. You don't have to change your goal just because a door shuts. You can open another door, take a different path to that same goal. We have door to personal healing and happiness, and it's in reverse, number 34. So clearly this could be the build up here. It is weird to me how they all came upside right till the very last one. And door to personal healing and happiness is about someone who like breaks addictions, someone who seeks help for like mental anguish, depression, that kind of thing. Someone who like maybe starts taking better care of themselves, becomes more spiritual, something like that. But in reverse, okay, it says doors to personal healing and happiness is about new beginnings in your personal life. You may be feeling stuck where your personal intentions are concerned. Self-mastery and discipline may be hard to achieve right now, or specific plans for personal change may be being blocked. Remember that your intentions need to be clear and unconflicted. Whatever you're working on, you need to know that you are capable of achieving it and that you deserve it. Put your heart into the plans and changes you desire and realize that you are worth your own time and effort. The new beginning you seek will come with your own focus and patient determination. The Veda affirmation here is, I am strong, focused, and self-directed. I have the power to create wonderful new realities in my life. Okay, so that is where that is falling on top of the adjacent possibilities and the happy family. I do feel like there is some sort of victory. There is some sort of clearing of the throat chakra as someone expresses their emotions. It can have something to do, like I'm feeling like this is like the Union again card. It is falling in the middle if we go straight back. I believe we have Union, yeah, right there. So that is the point of this journey, the purpose of it. I feel like this is for someone who thought that their path was only one way, and now they're seeing that, oh, a door has shut. I have to open another door to get to the same goal. This is the goal. This is where you're trying to go. Of course, you're trying to go in when it's upside right. Because it is in reverse, I feel like something is blocking you here. Something has you stuck. But I think I am going to stop here. If it resonates, I am going to do an extended. The link for that will be below. And then we'll clarify these energies. And again, we'll see where our focus should be. And again, we'll see if we can get some guidance. And I think I'll end it with some messages from your twin flame. So again, if you're interested in that, the link will be below. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.